Hello, and welcome to the third instalment of Squiggly Gamers Weapon Guides. Out with the old and in with the new. Today we are looking at possible future weapons of the US Army, the HK416 platform. Although designated the M416 in game, the 416 was first produced in 2005 and entered service in the same year. It is currently under intensive testing and is a lead contender to replace several small arms in the US Army that are starting to show their age, mainly the M16 and M4 carbine. The 416 is produced by world-leading German weapons manufacturers Heckler Koch and is easily mistaken for the weapon it plans to replace. It fires the same 5.56 by 45mm NATO standard at 850 rounds a minute, but also includes a variable stock with 6 positions to suit all sizes of operators and a free floating quad rail system to attach any accessory you see fit. The main benefit the 416 has over the aging M4 and M16 or AR-15 platform. First, it uses the same gas piston system as HK's earlier G36, a system that has already proved its reliability in the field. I could easily go into the ins and outs of the system in question, but to put it simply, the corrosive gases used to cycle the rounds are diffused away from the internals of the weapon. You can take out the firing bolt after firing 100 rounds with your bare hands. It just does not get hot, unlike other small arms today. This increases the weapon's long-term performance tenfold. It reduces the need for rigorous cleaning and in turn improves reliability firing the weapon. The gas system is that good the HK416 can be fired underwater, covered in sand, or even caked in thick mud. It just doesn't stop. In July 2007, the US Army began its search for a replacement to the AR-15 platform. All the leading small arms manufacturers put forward their best. The 416 is the leading contender. The upper receiver of the M4 can be taken off and replaced with one from the 416. This gains all the benefits of the new gas system with reduced cost as you're only buying half a gun. Great when you plan on buying several 100,000 units. The testing is still ongoing, but other variants are being looked at to replace other aging weapons in the US Army. The M249, the Squad Automatic Weapon or SAW, has a possible replacement in the Infantry Automatic Rifle or IAR variant of the HK416, or now designated the M27. Basically, a longer and thicker barrel is used in a normal 416. There is ongoing debate, however, as the M27 IAR is magazine fed and the SAW is belt fed. You are reducing consistent suppressing ability but gaining increased accuracy, half the weight and ability to be used in close quarters, something the large, heavy, bulky M249 cannot. The HK416 is available in all barrel lengths and sizes, and already has enough variants to match the infamous MP5 platform. However, another variant worth a note is the HK417. Designated for a marksman role, it uses the same system as the 416, but uses the larger 7.62 by 51mm NATO standard caliber round. Available in several barrel lengths up to 20 inches, it is classed as a battle rifle rather than assault or carbine, hence has a smaller magazine only holding 10 or 20 rounds instead of the M416's standard 30. In game, the M416 is only available to the assault or medic class, unlocked after 22,000 XP points. Like all the assault rifles, it deals 25 hit points to 50 meters, trailing off to 18.4 at 50 meters. The 416 is limited to 750 rounds per minute instead of the real-life counterpart, which is rated at 850 rounds per minute. The recoil is manageable, even for long-range targets, and I would still recommend burst fire for the longer range targets. Reloads are quick for the assault class, 1.9 seconds for a tactical reload or 2.5 seconds dry. It is a very versatile weapon and can be made even more deadly when used with the correct attachments. The iron sights are good. However, if you wish to add a targeting sight, the reflex or holographic are the more versatile choices. However, the ACOG is also a worthwhile choice for longer engagements. However, this will increase recoil and is not ideal for close quarters. The second attachment is either the underslung rail for the quick use of the M320 or the M26 shotgun, foregrip or bipod. The bipod is not worth your time. There is no way to extend the 30 round magazine, hence no chance of keeping up a decent suppressing fire with the 416. The third attachment is down to your preference. There are no standout options, just the basic laser, torch, suppressor and flash hinder. Then using the ACOG with the master shotgun is a good choice for engaging close and range targets. Next, the M27 IAR. In-game is only available to the sport class from the off. It's the default weapon of the US side and shares a lot of its characteristics with its smaller counterpart. Damage, reload and rate of fire all match the 416. However, recoil is increased by a fair amount. It has a larger magazine holding 46 rounds and is a good hybrid of an assault and LMG rifle. The bipod is a good option when paired with extended mags, and it can be deployed as a true LMG, or you can keep mobile using the grip. The choice is yours here. The M417 is only available to the Recon class after purchasing the Close Quarters DLC and completing the team play assignment. 10 tug assists and 20 flags captured. It is a semi-automatic only sniper rifle, but can be employed as its true life counterpart as a battle rifle. Damage is the same as all the semi-automatic snipers at 50 hit points to 50 meters, reducing to 37.5 at 50 meters. However, you still retain the one hit kill for headshots. Rate of fire is capped at 295 rounds per minute, which is surprisingly quick with a good trigger finger, but you will soon eat away into your 20 round magazine. Luckily, reloads are generous at 1.85 seconds reloaded or 2.4 empty. Firing the larger caliber round increases recoil a lot, and with a fast fit trigger finger you'll be soon off target and hitting nothing but thin air. But with requiring 2 hits close, it's an excellent when played with care and strategy. Attachments depends on how you wish to employ the rifle. Like the M27, it can fill 2 roles, aggressive or passive. Aggressive, equip a reflex or holographic, even an ACOG is a worthwhile choice here, full grip and laser sight. The M417 is surprisingly good at being hip fired at close range. For a passive sniper, equip anything from an ACOG to a ballistic scope, but be aware, you will require 3 hits for a kill at long range, with exception of the headshot. But you can quickly fire off 3 or 4 rounds before a bolt action sniper can fire a second. The bipod will help steady the weapon, and either a suppressor or flash hinder. The suppressor will reduce the velocity of your rounds so they will dip quicker than without one. However, the flash hinder will not keep you off the minimap, but will gain the full force of this powerful weapon. The HK 416 platform is here to stay. It can quickly and easily fill the ranks of the current M4s, M16s and maybe the M249s, meaning the whole squad can effectively be using the same weapon. When you're fighting an enemy in varying conditions to wet, sand or snow, you need to know that when the trigger is pulled, it will fire. Pick the right variant for the role and you'll have a weapon that will never stop giving the enemy the punishment it deserves.